so today we're going to take a look back on Be Kind Rewind. We're going to look at one of Tim Burton's first, not first. A lot of people actually forget his first movie was a Disney film called Vincent, which was so obscure and
wow, that was an incredibly obscure fact. Well done.
It was Disney had no idea what to do with this movie, so they actually just scrapped it. And then he went on to do Pee Wee Herman's Big Adventure, which was known as his first movie. So, very different take for a Tim Burton film. It's not black and white.
And what hits me is this actually kind of fits the whole Pee Wee universe. This all started as a stand-up routine for him.
Yes.
This is where
then the TV series for children.
TV series.
Yeah, it was an odd take for Tim Burton to take on. Before this, he had just worked basically in like animation, and you can see that style take over from the get-go in this movie. You can watch this movie now, and you can tell it's a Tim Burton film. Everything from the nightmare scene with the clown taking the bike, the ball rolling through to make the breakfast.
Dog.
He's really big on that.
Every Tim Burton character has a dog.
Morning, Sprat!
Yeah, so it's a great movie. One of the fun things to watch about Pee-wee's Big Adventure that I love are the mistakes. You can tell Tim Burton's the first time running as a director. Everything from when Pee-wee's pulling the chain to lock up his bike. The shot of the frame's actually off where you can see under the bike bag and you can see the chain being pulled through the bag that he's just constantly pulling. Another funny scene that if you watch close enough, when they're driving at night across country when he's with the felon and the street signs are coming with all the different turns, you can see it's just a chain pulling it through a light. All the signs are just getting pulled. They're not driving anywhere. It's just fun things like that to watch the movie. It actually works for it. That's kind of the quirkiness.
It does. Exactly. Yes.
And one of the most memorable moments in film history, Andy!
Andy!
I love it. You cannot hear the name Andy today and not follow it out with Andy!
Okay,
Andy!
thank you. Yeah. Yes, well done. Thank you, Dave. Whatever.
It's a colorful movie, though. It is a different take for Tim Burton. Hilarious movie. Pee-wee's bike gets stolen. That's literally the plot of the movie.
The entire movie revolves around Pee-wee trying to get his bike back.
Yes, and he's told that it's in the basement of the Alamo.
Hey, are there any questions? Yes.
Where's the basement?
Excuse me?
So check out Pee-wee's Big Adventure. It's definitely something that you're going to want to be kind of rewind with. It's a lighthearted film you can watch with children because I think it kind of pulled...
Oh, I think it is. No, absolutely.
It pulled the Pixar trick where a lot of the jokes went over their heads and then were aimed at the adults. So it was actually kind of geared towards both genres.
I'm going to say that was a trick used long before Pixar, though.
Yes.
Animaniacs, which we'll cover at some point here, but yes.
But to be fair,
Absolutely.
Pee-wee's Big Adventure kind of started that trend. I mean, there was a lot of adult humor tied into what people thought was a kid's film. And there was actually a lot of new techniques made in that movie. You know, like the stop animation, the way that Tim Burton tied it into the film. There's a lot of creative use of special effects in that movie that Tim Burton was really reaching for.
That's why he's on the show, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I look at movies in a different way. So definitely check out Pee-wee's Big Adventure. It's a great comedy. You're going to laugh your ass off.
Absolutely.
I think it's hilarious. It holds up today. And then after you watch it, see if you can hear somebody's name, Andy, be called out without doing...
Andy!
So with that, we're going to move on to Binge.
Binge with it!